Hi, I'm Josh Kramer. Welcome to 30 Days of Mindful Movement with Alo Yoga. The theme for this week is resolutions, and today's class is going to be focused on embracing the unknown. So much of starting off a new year is about embracing the unknown, and in today's class, we're going to be doing just that. So comment below and let us know that you're getting involved in this 30-day challenge. Hit the subscribe button to get notified whenever we release new content. For this class, you're going to need 2 blocks, so go ahead and grab those and I'll meet you back here on your mat. Let's get started in downward facing dog. Set yourself up in a way that feels natural to you. It's early on in the class, so start to work into your body. Move in a way that feels natural, maybe shifting the hips side to side, pedaling into the feet. Today's class is 30 minutes, so we're going to move quite quickly. We don't have much time to warm up, so use this as an opportunity to discover those tight areas. Hips moving side to side, starting to deepen into the hamstring stretch. Press firmly into the fingers, the thumbs, and start to connect to your breath. Deepen the inhales, slow and lengthen the exhales. Take 2 deep breaths here. Start to find an active stillness. On your next breath, inhale and raise the right leg high into the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Start to feel into your body here, making little knee circles as you deepen into the stretch. Maybe coming onto your right fingertips. Whatever feels good, whatever feels right as you enter this new year. Be curious, be playful. On an exhale, shift forward, bringing the knee in towards the nose. Press the ground away. Step the foot between the hands. Pivot the hands over to the left as you fold forward into a wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Readjust here. On an inhale, lengthen forward, flat back, and start to shift right to left, moving dynamically, making your way down into mini Skandasanas, finding a little bit more depth with each movement, dorsiflexing the feet. If it's early in the class, maybe you stay on the toes, and as you warm up, working the heel down. A few more repetitions here. Intuitively feel your body, feel what's going on. Pause if you need to, enjoy the stretch, and then keep moving. A couple more of these. And let's pause to the back of the mat in Skandasana. Find your depth. If you like, bring the hands into prayer. Sink a little bit deeper. I'm keeping my heel off the mat this early in the class. 1 breath here. And when you're ready, press forward to the front of the mat. Step the back foot to the front. Sink the hips down into Malasana. Use the arms to open the knees. Lift the chest. Allow yourself to sink deeper into the stretch. If you need to, you can lift the heels up. Being on the toes helps to ease the sensations. Couple breaths here. Place the right fingertips down. Inhale the left hand to the ceiling. 1 breath. Release the left hand down. And opposite side. Inhale. Exhale to Malasana. Plant the hands. Step the right foot back, briefly finding a lunge. Inhale, single leg down dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Starting to find a little bit of dynamic movement in this variation. Feeling your hip, feeling your body. Coming onto the left fingertips if you took that in the first round. Allow it to be enjoyable. On an exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands and pivot over to the right, finding a wide-legged forward fold on the opposite side. If you like, you can reach the hands forward briefly. And inhale, finding a flat back. Start to make your way into Skandasana, side to side. Moving, keeping in touch with your body, feeling a depth that feels good to you. Maybe you're a little bit more open after the first side. Pause, stretch, enjoy. And pause at the back of the mat. Bring your hands into prayer if you took that on the opposite side. Dorsiflex the foot, work the leg. One breath. And pivot forward to the front of your mat. Step it forward, finding Malasana. Sink the hips down. We're going to make our way through 4 sun salutations, a modified sun salutations, taking Malasana instead of a forward fold. If you're not sure what that looks like, you can watch me for the first round. From Malasana, inhale to Urdhva Hastasana, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, sink the hips down, finding Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank pose. Lower down through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Starting to move a little bit faster, making the most of our 30-minute class. Gaze between the hands, step or jump to the front of the mat. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Step the feet a little bit wider if you need to. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, sinking down, finding your Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, shoot it back, maybe through crow pose. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. One breath. Gaze between the hands, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more. Step the feet a little bit wider. Inhale, the arms overhead. Exhale, sinking down, Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, back through your vinyasa. Have fun with it. Explore the unknown here. Maybe you don't always move through crow pose. And today, play around with that. Meeting in downward facing dog. Gaze forward. Experiment with jumping here. If you don't usually do that, try something new. Inhale, meeting in Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Last round. Step the feet into your Malasana stance. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, sinking down, finding your Malasana. Press the base of the palms together, elbows into the knees, to the inner thighs. Lift the chest on an inhale. Exhale, making your way back, playing with crow pose, maybe a handstand here. Have fun with it through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands and step or jump to Malasana this time. Sinking the hips down, bring the hands into heart center. Take a deep inhale here, reset, allow the heart rate to slow down just a tiny bit. We'll make our way into our sequence. The goal here is to be explorative and have fun. It's going to be fun and dynamic, no pressure. Bringing the weight into your right foot. Press yourself up to standing, hugging your left knee into the chest. Hold here. On an exhale, bring the hands into your heart center. Sink down into Galavasana, figure 4, placing the left ankle on the right knee, sinking down. Bring it back up, hug the knee into the chest, sink down, Malasana. Let's do 4 more repetitions of that, finding a bit more momentum and speed. Knee into the chest, sinking down, Galavasana, how low can you go? Bring it up, down into Malasana. 3 more. Up, Galavasana, down, Malasana. Galavasana. Find a bit of rhythm here. We're going to be doing this a lot during the class. Last one, pause in Galavasana. Find your balance. Bring the elbows towards the shin. From here, readjust if you need to. Bring your right hand to the outside edge of the left foot. As you press yourself to standing, straighten the left leg out, reach the left arm back, finding revolved hand to foot pose. 1 deep inhale here, work the standing leg, work the top leg. Lift the chest. Release the hand from the foot, hold it there, and in one smooth motion with a straight leg if you can, sending it back, finding Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. If you need your block here, make sure you have that with you. Pause in Ardha Chandrasana, finding the integrity of the pose. And start to bend into your front knee, reaching back, sinking straight into Skandasana at the back of your mat. Pause, find Skandasana, and then press it forward, coming straight back up into Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Let's go for 4 more repetitions. Sinking it down, Skandasana to the back. Start to find some rhythm here. Half moon. Skandasana. Half moon. 2 more. Skandasana. Half moon. Last half moon here. Pause. Sink it down into Skandasana. Readjust here. Enjoy your Skandasana. If you need to readjust, do that now. Flex the front foot. Work the quadricep. On your next exhale, shift forward. Bring your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Pivot on the back toes and inhale the right arm to the ceiling. Revolved side angle pose. Inhale. Exhale, twist from the torso. Press firmly into the left hand. Pivot onto the outer edge of the left foot. And step the right foot on top, finding Vashisthasana. I want you to plant the right foot onto the mat as you draw the left knee in towards the left elbow. Send it back, crunching knee to elbow for 2. Let's go for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here. Straighten the left leg. Inhale for fallen triangle. 1 breath. Exhale, plant your right hand down. And we're going to shift it over into wild thing. Flip your dog. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, enjoy the stretch. Pressing firmly into the right hand, bring your left hand to your hip. Start to pivot round as you step your left foot forward with control. And bringing your back foot to meet the front, sinking down into Malasana. Inhale, exhale. We'll make our way over onto the opposite side. So bring the weight into your left foot this time. Press firmly into the left foot as you bring the right knee into the chest. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, sinking down into Galavasana. Knee into the chest, step it down. Malasana. 4 reps here, working with your own breath. See how deep you can get it. Find your limit. Explore your body. Explore your limitations. 2 more. Should be a bit more familiar to you. Last one, pausing in Galavasana. How deep can you sink? Flex the right foot. Bring the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot and press yourself up into revolved hand to foot pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. Release the left hand. Hold the foot there before pivoting back, finding half moon. Slow and controlled. Work this top leg.
lifting the kneecap to engage the quadricep. Draw the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Start to bend into the left knee, stepping it back, skandasana to the back of the mat, straight up into half moon. Skandasana, half moon. 2 more, skandasana, half moon. See if you can find a bit of rhythm. Skandasana, half moon. It's okay if you lose your balance. And last one, skandasana to the back. Pause, readjust. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, flex that left foot. On your next exhale, plant the right hand inside of the left foot. Inhale, left arm to the ceiling. Revolved side angle pose. Inhale, draw the left shoulder back. Right shoulder forward. Press firmly into the right hand as you pivot onto the outer edge of the right foot. Step the left foot, finding Vashisthasana. Switch the feet out, planting the left foot down, drawing the right knee into the elbow. Send it back for 1. Crunching knee to elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Pause. Straighten the right leg. Inhale to fall in triangle. On an exhale, plant the left hand. Pivot it over. Flip your dog. For Wild Thing. Enjoy this side stretch. Bring the right hand to the hip with slow and controlled movement. Hug the right knee in. Pivot forward, stepping through. Back foot to meet the front, sinking down into Malasana. And let's pause here. From Malasana, we're going to have a bit of fun here, playing around with crow pose. I want you to take an opportunity to explore the unknown here. Get creative with it. Think of a variation of crow pose that you might not have tried before. I'll offer one suggestion. If you're quite proficient in crow pose, go ahead and grab your blocks. And we'll practice crow pose today using the blocks. If this isn't in your practice, feel free to just give crow pose a try, maybe working on fingertip crow. If you're using the blocks, place them about shoulder width apart. Make sure they're stable on the low edge. I encourage using cork blocks or wooden blocks that are stable. Start to press firmly into the hands. If you're working for a bent arm crow, set yourself up for that. Or if you're working to a straight arm crane, step the right knee into the armpit, followed by the left. Feel the difference that the blocks provide. They create a lift and a lightness that the ground doesn't offer. We want to enter the new year with lightness, freedom. See how that feels. I apologize if it doesn't feel light, but that's what we're working towards, continuously striving for that. Lower yourself down. If you enjoyed that and you want to have a bit more of a play, feel free to hit the pause button and join us back here. Move your blocks out of the way. And let's meet back in Malasana at the front of the mat. We're going to work through that same sequence one more time. This time, being more familiar with it, we can move with a bit more speed. So have fun with it, enjoy yourself. If you need to increase or decrease the repetitions, by all means, go ahead, explore the unknown, push yourself. Bring the weight into the right foot, and let's make our way into our Galavasana repetitions. Press yourself up, lower down, Galavasana. Malasana, 1. Galavasana, 2. 3. 4. 5. Pause in Galavasana. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. Revolved hand to foot pose. Find your balance. Release the left foot, making your way back into half moon. Pause. And Skandasana to the back of the mat. Half moon. Skandasana. Half moon. Skandasana. Find your balance. It's okay to fumble. 2 more. Skandasana. Half moon. Last one. Skandasana. Half moon. And pause in Skandasana here. Readjust. Pivot to the front of the mat. Revolved side angle pose. Enjoy the stretch before making your way into Vashisthasana. Press into the right foot. Left knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Straighten the left leg. Fall in triangle. Right hand down. Flip it over. Wild thing. Hug the left knee into the chest. Slow and controlled. Step it forward. And back foot to meet the front. Sink it down into Malasana. Reset. Deep inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale, slow the heart rate. Let's make our way over onto the left side. 1 breath per movement. Press firmly into the left foot. Galavasana. 1, 2. Hug that knee into the chest. 3. 4. Pausing on 5. Feeling your heart rate picking up. Left hand outside of the right foot. Press it up. Revolved hand to foot pose. Work the right arm. Lift the right leg. Release the hand. Hold the foot. Send it back into half moon. Can you keep the leg straight? Pause. Enjoy it. Bend into the front knee. And Skandasana to the back. Half moon. Skandasana. Half moon. 3 more. Last one. Enjoy your last half moon of the class. Send it back. Skandasana. Pause. Enjoy the stretch. Readjust if you need. Place the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Inhale. Revolve side angle. Pivot round into Vashisthasana. Plant the left foot down. Right knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Straighten the right leg. Fall in triangle. Flip your dog. Coming into wild thing in 1 smooth motion. Lift the hips. And slow and controlled, step it forward. Making your way into Malasana. Little break here. Focus on the heart rate. Allowing the breath to slow. You can actively control the breath. We can't necessarily control the heart rate, but we can use the breath to slow that down, to find some control of the sensations in our body. Use your breath as a tool. When you're ready, allow yourself to fall back, making your way into a seated position. We're going to make our way through one core exercise, working our entire body in a hollow shape. So plant your hands on the mat and lie yourself down. Keep the forearms pressing into the sides of your body on the mat. Inhale the legs up to straight, lift the kneecaps, engage the quads. Allow the toes to come back into halasana or plow pose. Tap the mat if you can. Send it back over, slow and controlled. As you do so, allow the legs to make their way down with control to the mat. Bring yourself up and forward, making your way into a forward fold. Plant your fingertips into the mat. Lift the hips off the mat if you can, drawing the chin towards your shin. Lower it back down. And let's make our way through about 5 more repetitions of that. Halasana, tap the ground, hollow body, come forward through seated position, plant the fingertips, lift the hips, chin to shin, and bring it down. If you can't bring the weight onto the fingertips, maybe use the fists or just flat hands. You might not get as much lift here, but that's okay. Use the core. 3 more. Use the breath, slow and controlled. How compact can you make yourself? Notice how my legs are tight, engaged, and firm. My navel draws in towards my spine. And as I fold forward, exhaling all of the air out of my lungs. And lower down to a seated position. Make your way over onto your back. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Gentle rock side to side. Take hold of your right knee and extend the left leg out along the mat. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Allow the right hand to fold along the ground. Twist yourself over to the left. Enjoy the spinal twist. Releasing the spine, releasing any tension you hold. Use the breath. Send your awareness back to your intention. It's up to you as an individual, as a student, to continuously check in with your intention, to honor yourself, hold yourself accountable. Are you doing the best you can? And that doesn't mean you have to be successful. It just means that you're giving it your all. You're putting your heart and soul into it. Inhale back through center. Release the right leg down and hug the left knee into the chest, twisting over to the opposite side on an exhale. So many of us set New Year's resolutions and we become disappointed when they don't necessarily come to fruition. Resolutions are a continuous work in progress. We have to embody them in both success and failure. Honor each breath, each moment, and then you will find fulfillment in your resolution. Inhale back up through center. Hug the knees in one last time. And with precision, lie yourself out for Shavasana. Move any props out of the way. Set yourself up comfortably on the mat. Free yourself from the distractions of your body, of your mind. Use your breath as a tool to do that. each inhale, quietening the mind. Maybe focus on your resolution, your intention. Completely surrendering down to the mat for Shavasana. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. Use it as an opportunity to reflect on yourself, your resolution, and just enjoy it. Thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you. Namaste.